Hola a todas, bienvenide a otro episodio de canal. Esta es tu Nihal G del Departamento Computer Science and Engineering USN 1VE 20CS 102 haciéndose sixto sem Pascara section. So today we are going to discuss about the topic how to create a table in HTML with an example. So this topic comes under web development and its basics. So let's begin the presentation. So the contents for today's presentation is learn about the basics of tables, create simple two-dimensional tables, format tables, create tables with complex structures. So today we're going to discuss about how to create a table, basically a table which consists of rows and columns. So we'll discuss everything in this presentation. Introduction to tables. Tables are grids made up of rows and columns. So you can see here, tables are basically a grid made up of rows and columns. The intersection of a row and a column is called a cell. A cell is basically an intersection of a row and a column. So we have come across a matrix basically which consists of rows and column. The same way, this is also called as a cell. Tables can contain text, additional markup, other tables, images, and just about anything else. It can consist anything, text or anything in it. Tables are block level elements. So these are some of the basic table tags which we are going to learn now. The table tag is the outermost tag and marks the table. The border attributes defines the width of the border surrounding the table. The tr tag appears inside the table tag and marks a table row. A TD tag appears inside the TR tag and marks the table tag data. So I'll explain you what this means. There will be a table tag here. Inside a table tag, there will be TR tag. TR is basically a table row. TR from row. So TR comes under table and TD comes under TR. So basically, I'll explain you with an example. So this is an example of basic table tags. You can see a table. Inside a table, you can see TR. Inside TR, TD we have used. TD is you have opened TD here, then we'll close it again. TR is open, TR is closed. Table is open, table will be closed. So this is an example. The example for this, there is an output. I'll show you what is the output for this example. So this will be the example. You are creating two columns and two data items in it. Tables. Tables have two things in it, captions and headers. The caption element appears as a child of table and contains the table's title. The caption appears just above the table itself. The th element is similar to tr element but contains the table's header. So th is basically an header tag and tr is a row tag. They're similar to each other but they contain some table differences in them. The header is typically emphasized. So we'll discuss what is caption and header with an example. So this is an example of caption and header. You can see caption is outside the tr thing but inside the table. So this is an example. You can see here a caption. Basically, a monthly saving is a caption over here, and month and savings are the header here. So this is the TR which comes under row month and savings rows, followed by the months January example anything you can write. Tables grouping. So there are many things you can group tables together. There are many formats we can use in this. So we'll see how we can do that. The T head, T foot, and T body tags are used to group the table's parts. So together we can group the different tables together with the help of T head, T foot, and T body. Header, footer, and body. This the meaning between T head and T head, T foot, T body means header, footer, and body. Note that T foot must appear after T body. It is used to dynamically table scrolling, with most browsers do not yet support. These are also logically systematic rather than physical elements. Tables. Now let's discuss about the attributes. The border attributes defines the thickness of the table's border. Value is measured in pixels. The cell padding attributes define the number of pixels that the cell wall to the cell content. The cell spacing attributes defines the number of pixels between the cell. So each between the space between the each cells is called cell spacing, and cell padding is defined as number of pixels from cell wall to the cell content. We typically do this with CSS, but we have not discussed CSS yet. We actually use attributes in CSS. For styling, we use it. Columns and cell attributes. Align. Just justify the text. What does an align do? It justifies the text within the column, left, right, or center. You can align wherever you need in the leftmost of the screen or rightmost or in the center. With the width of the column, use relative and absolute widths. We can change the width of the column. So you can see here a width 25% and width is 100 pixels in this of the 25% of the table. V-align. V-align means one sec. So next topic is table columns. The column tag appears as a child of table column group tag and describes formatting for the entire column. It often easier than formatting individual rows or cells. The column group tag is used to apply formatting to several columns. So this was all about the columns in the table. Now we'll discuss about the rows also. So first we'll see example of column. Center the data in the first column and right justify the second column. See, you can see here we have choose a column having border, table border is 1, column alignment is center, and column another column alignment is right side. So with this you can see center the data in the first column and right justify the second column. So the first column is centered and the second column is right justified. That means right side of the screen, side of your screen, or it will be present. What is spell spanning? Spell spanning. Some tables have cells that should span multiple rows and columns. Row span, column span are two types of cell spannings. So let's discuss what they are. Row span. Row spans attribute is used to create a cell that spans multiple rows. Column span attributes is used to create a cell that spans multiple columns. So this is an illustration for spell cells spanning. You can see multiple rows and multiple columns being spanned here. First, second, third, and fourth. The year months are being divided into four tables, each consisting 3 months in it. In this following example, we work with tables whose cells span multiple rows and multiple columns. Table formatting and CSS. Now we'll discuss what is CSS. CSS is basically used to style your web page or something else. Now we'll discuss how table is being used in CSS. We have not discussed CSS yet, but I want to mention it here. Everything in a box in the eyes of CSS. A table is a box, a table row is a box, a table cell is a box. Basically, if you are using a CSS, everything is basically a box. A table is a box, a table row or a cell, everything is box. A nested table is just another box. Nested means a table inside a table is called a nested table. It is just another box. Everything in CSS forms a box. Table formatting conflicts. So there are this is the last slide, I guess. There are two conflicts in table formatting. They are cell formatting overrides row formatting, and row formatting overrides table formatting. So these are the two conflicts which is used in table formatting, which happens in table formatting. So with this, will conclude. Before concluding, as I always do in my presentation, we'll conclude it with a quote. So the quote is, fear has two meanings in it. Forget everything and run, or face everything and rise. The choice is yours. You can use your own choices. So with this, thank you for watching my presentation. I appreciate your time. Thank you one and all.